fellow humans and others if you're watching. We're just watching this hearse go around and collect some people. But, today's episode, come out of this view, we are going to be expanding our population. Up. And really the only spots that I have to expand are up in this area and a little bit down along here as well. But I think we're going to be concentrating mostly up in this area here. And I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done before, which is using a mod that I've had for a long time but never used it. That's the RICO. So all the ploppable buildings. We need to build our framework up first. So the first thing that we want to do is having quick access to the highway here. Let's pause that for a second. There's that. Pick the same road. Nope. Straight. Angle is on. Let's turn off the zoning for this. Up quite a ways. Let's see where the guideline is. Okay, there's that. Let's reconnect this. Okay. And from here, I want to bring a road out around because we're going to be putting in a nature reserve up on this hill here. Oh, I need to turn on the zoning. I forgot. Okay, now that I have that straightened out, a little oops on my part. Okay, we want to bring a road across. Now, why it added the zoning in along here, I don't know. Okay, so this is acting as an arterial. This one's acting as a collector. Same with that. And just different road layouts here, so everything isn't exactly the same, you know, the usual grid. It is still gridded, it's just a different take on it. Okay, that's that side done. Let's put our water underneath. Okay, so that's our water all set. Okay, we're going to need services up here, so let's look at these. Down there. Okay, let's go with the police department in here. Fire station. Okay, we're going for a slightly higher population density up here, so let's put in something that's a little more robust. Crematorium. Right up in the corner. This is Child Health Center. Don't have one of those in the city yet. Let's actually bring this down here a little bit closer. Closer to the city centers, that covers a lot more. That's what we want, elder care. Okay, in our schools. Okay, we have lots of capacity still. Let's go with our cheap one. Kind of fudge the system here. That's cool. So I'll have lots of capacity there as well, but it's not covering this area. Let's try and find something a little bit different. Okay, there we go. That's all of our services right in the middle of the district. Well, most of them anyway. Okay, and transit. And our bus lines. Okay, those guys are already pretty long. Going back down to the main square there. So for now, I won't add anything in. I'll wait until we expand up into this area and then add in here. Okay, and then we want some parks. Okay, and a bit of parking down here would probably go good. These, no, that won't quite fit. Oh, yeah, there it is. Got it. Okay, so now we have all kinds of parking for our fire and police. Whatever that was, the medical clinic. Here, all kinds of people leveling up around here. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Child Health Center and Elder Care. That off. Yeah, I think that's something good there would be, let's add some pass in. A little bit of commercial here, so let's there, go with low density. Doesn't look quite right there. General commercial. Let's put that right in beside the elder care and put a path in. There we go. And that side's all connected up. That's good. Okay, let's come back to our RICO and put in a couple more stores here. Child Health Center. I don't think a bar would go well, or Starbucks coffee. Okay, we don't have much by way of low density commercial buildings here. And parking is facing the street, so that's something that we want. Providence Theater. Does that have any noise associated with it? I don't think so. And this one doesn't like to snap to anything. So I don't know what's supposed to be the front and what's not. Let's do that. Let's move that. Let's bulldoze that. And come back to it. It's not quite perfect, but it fits a little bit better in here. Okay, that's a nice little commercial district in there. I'm not sure if I'll put any buildings in on this side over here. I probably will here. So I'm just going with the basic models that we have. I'm not sure how to add to this, so I'll probably do that offline some future point. To come in with a bit of residential. We're short on workers there. Okay, and that's Okay, and these guys all look pretty much the same. It's just a few little props are a little bit different. All from the same creator, from Joke. Props on top of the building are a little bit different there. This is the kind of thing that you see, you know, somebody will grab a plot of land and build similar buildings all over it. Yeah, that's too big for this area. That's way too big. That looks familiar for some reason. I can't remember. Okay, so what I'm looking to do here is go from low density, low rise stuff and start adding a little pop of height in. We come over this way. You can see the low level and then just starts going up a bit. In a city of this size, they won't get too much taller than that. Okay, we're up to 14,000 now, and we need to get to 17, I believe. Okay, how many households are in here? That's full. These guys are all doing pretty good. 88 of 90 households. Okay, let's see if we can fill in a little bit more here. That might actually be a good spot for a park. Let's see if we can squeeze one in. Too big. Too big. Plaza is way too big. Not quite. Okay, so I'll have to do my own in there. That would be a nice spot for that. And value is going up pretty good. And I think a bit more, another park in here. I was going to say a bit more commercial. Okay, that's nice. Let's come back to our low density commercial. I know there's already a bunch of these things in there. There's only so much that we have to work with. Looking at that now, I don't think that really fits in there. Okay, let's make this kind of a restaurant type area here. Okay, it's already getting a fair amount of tourists in there. Okay, one thing that we do want to add is another warehouse. Elementary school. Apartments. Okay, let's go here. Houses. Across from the park there. Okay, and then we'll put in a playground, the large one if we can fit it. Across from the elementary school. Okay, let's put that to commercial zone. Oops, one. Commercial zone goods. Okay, and do we have a district? Okay, let's knock this guy back. Across from the medical clinic. Let's see what we can plop in there. Okay, let's plop in a bunch of low density residential. Well, with the height of these, they look more medium density to me. Townhouse. Let's try that on a straight street. Okay, townhouses, they should be right beside each other, not spread out like that. But considering the entrances are on the side. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Because that's going to be our nature reserve over there. High density commercial. That in there, and let's see about getting a parking lot. There. Okay, I think that works. Right beside the elementary school. Well, it is starting to get into denser population down here, so that would work. Okay, maybe. That would fit, it's just way too tall. And that one I just put in over there. It's also way too tall. Okay, that kind of makes it look like it's an extension of the police department there. Okay, let's try another bout of parking. Just fits. Okay, with the mural on the side of the building, that looks pretty good. And I think the rest of this we are going to do residential. Just pause and take a quick break. Okay, we're back. And we are recording this time. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what was I doing out here? I was putting in more residential, or high density residential. Okay, and our garbage is a bit of a problem by the looks of it. Lots of status, just not much room to get there. Okay, that's good. Medical clinic. Okay, I'm just going to pause the game for a second here and see if I can add some more buildings into the RICO. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Just need to come into settings, click on whichever building we want to add. Add local. Okay, let's save and apply changes. There we are. So those are all the ones that we just added. Won't quite be able to fit a path in there without anarchy. Okay, so give me a few minutes and I will add in a bunch more buildings and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so just to let you know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm coming in, picking on the building that I want, adding local, and it tells me the cost, what level it is. It's low level residential. Or low density residential. But if you look at this, there's no way there's only 2 families living in there. So I'm upping that to 20. Let's Save and apply changes. Okay, so I think I have a fair number of new buildings in here. Let's go with this one here. Try that guy. If we come around and take a look at this, find a spot where we can actually see the front. It looks like there's a it's a mixed-use building, but it really is only residential. You have the supermarket down in the corner, and I'm pointing at it with my fingers as if you can really see that. It just makes it look a little bit better. So a lot of these do have commercial along the front. These are really older buildings by the looks of it, the way that they're designed. Those do work really well together. And here's another case where we have, it's like commercial along the front. No, it's just a regular set of row houses. Okay, that's looking really good. Let that go and see how that fills in. 16. Nobody's moving in yet. We don't have very much demand. So let's go back into RICO, and I will go back to settings and go for commercial buildings this time. Okay, so I just spent a whole bunch of time adding in a bunch of new buildings. So most of these ones that have the check marks beside them, those are all the ones that are added, and most of those I just added. Let's come out of this and let's see what we have. We are looking for commercial. I need to remember to leave room for subway station, which I think will go somewhere around here. That's our child health center. Yeah, that may not be the best spot for that. Brick warehouse, hotels. Okay, so this would be a good spot for it. They're even over on this side. Close to some housing and all this commercial over here. That will be our subway station. One thing that I do want to put in there is a gas station. Find one. I know I've gone by a couple already. There, and station right beside it. Together. Looks like it's all one big unit. Should be. Okay, that's better. That's right behind our theater, I do believe that is. Right off, and that's our theater hall, yep. Residential right across the street, which is not unusual. Okay, what else would we put in here? I think some kind of pizzeria. So this is starting to flesh out pretty nicely. Okay, I just put that in there. See if we have another diner or something. Street sushi. A bit too big. Tea Magic. Let's see if I can find another 1 unit. Or we can just put a path down the middle. Okay, and it doesn't seem to want to put a path in there, so we'll just skip that for now. Okay. Have high-rise apartment building there. Let's see what we have as far as that goes. Let's see if we can get the sun on this at least. Yeah, I would want a little more room in between them. Not right beside each other. Okay, and how's this looking at twilight? Okay, so we're coming along pretty good here, I think. What are we doing for population? Only just over 1,800. So I had some more high-rise stuff in back here. This will be like our new subdivision where it's putting in the newer type buildings. This would go good in an older area. Nice beefy building there. Oh, that's a hotel. Really shouldn't be residential, but it is classified as residential. Yep. I do want to put that in, just not where it was. Okay, we need another tall building to go in right here. That's a little bit too big. Something that looks a little bit older. It's too big as well. Yeah, I think that goes there. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. There's our nice tall buildings. Yeah, I like that. We have the gradual ascension up into our major towers over here. These guys are fitting in as far as height goes. They're not just super, super tall. And that would be about as tall as I would want to go. An auto building. That should be in a commercial, shouldn't it? Okay, and with the way that thing is facing, I think we want to put the path down here. Okay, and if I have to put a small one in, I will. Do that just to fit it in here. Works. I think we've added all kinds of density in here. Residential pylon. What a name. Wave. Yeah, it doesn't really fit in with what we're doing here. And really, we're almost done here as far as this area goes. And that was too tall. Montgomery Tower, I've already got that over there. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit here. There's a path coming through there, so let's add in another one. Okay, and then we can make a nice little park area in the back here. So come to detailing. Anyway, finally hit it, 17,000. Our goal for today. We are not done yet. This kind of gets lost in the shuffle. But that happens every now and then. Looking at this from the river, that's very much what I wanted to see. Slow ascension up to what is basically our downtown over here. A couple of pops of height, making things look real good. Up to 5,000 population in that lone district there. Okay, we can fill in a little bit here, and these are all commercial. Pop in a couple more commercial over here. And I don't think I have enough room for a parking lot there. So it works. No, it's not deep enough. Okay, let's put in a little bit of lower density residential. Row houses, I think, would go good along here. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with our building here. No, we're not. Another little space over here that we can fill in. Okay, now I think we're done. Okay, I'll leave this spot open because we want to bring our road up through here. That'll be the same in this spot over here. Yeah, we'll pause here and come back and do some detailing. Okay, so we're back from detailing here. Let's see if my mic will stay where it's supposed to. Roughly. Okay, that's good. Okay, so all that I've really done is add in a bunch of trees around all the empty spaces. Trees all along here. Those are included in the building, actually. Put some undergrowth and some bushes and trees in this corner. Seems to fit in. At least I think it fits in with the style of these buildings. You know, a little unkempt lot right beside these low density commercial shops. Then in behind, missed a bit here. But in behind the buildings, I've added in pathways and trees. Changed the trees along some of these things. Added in a little rock over here. A flower hedge along here, which I tried to line up, but I can't seem to do it. Even using Move It with their line up objects. With that tool there, this is what it gave me. So that didn't really work out too well. But still, it's a hedge in there. Okay, we have our park here. I added in some live oak and giant redwoods along the main road here, right by our park. Well, that was the park. I added in the park chessboard for something a little bit different. Got a gazebo in over here. Somewhere around here, yes, right here, I put in the metro station, which is connected up to the inner city bus hub. I just did some symmetrical tree planting along behind the parking lots here. And I might put in a path or two going across the back there. And this area here, the path that I put in is seeing quite a bit of heavy use. And just put in a bunch of different trees here. I think I used the tree brush at this point. First brush. At this point, right up next to the edge of the city tile, I didn't want to put anything in. Let's see what we put in there. And added in a few jacarandas and pine trees along the back of these buildings. I wanted to get some kind of surface on here. I could get surface painter and do that. Yeah, just that's a little bit more of the forestry brush. And some more trees in there. Yeah, that, as far as detailing goes, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of props that I would like to get, but I don't have just yet. I'll have to see about doing that offline sometime. And then along here, I tried doing the same thing with the line-up objects, with a row of flower beds and the flame trees. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you like what you see, then leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And other than that, I'm going to call it there for today. So I will see you next time.